Hello, this is the prototype for my board game Spoils of Norterria. The point and the objective of the game is to stay alive the longest and be a winner. You can align with others and win together, or you can try to win by yourself. The way the game works is there are 4 classes: a warrior, a magician, a craftsman, and a support, each one having their own unique abilities. Everybody will start off at the bar, which is also a hub for healing, after your turn. And at the beginning of your turn, you'll flip a coin, and if you get heads, you will be able to travel 1 time, and if you flip tails, you'll be able to travel 2 times. And anytime you travel a path, you must pull a travel card. So I have these cards here. I haven't actually made the cards yet, but you must pull a travel card, and travel cards are basically small buffs or small nerfs to your character, basically. So it may have you discard a resource, or you may gain a resource from a travel card. Now, let's say you travel to the training grounds. In the training grounds, you must pull a beast card. So, sorry, let me backtrack a little bit. Let's say you roll a tails and are able to travel twice. You don't necessarily have to travel twice. You can just travel once. So let's say you travel once and you decide to stay here at the training grounds. You must then pull a beast card, and a beast card will tell you what monster you're fighting, how much health they have, and what loot they may drop, and also how much attack they have. And the way you fight this monster is by rolling 2 dice, a pair of dice, and multiplying whatever number you get by 100. And after you do that, if you don't kill the monster on your first roll, the monster will do the exact same thing to you, except somebody else playing will roll for the monster. And this will continue until the monster or you are dead. After the monster is dead, they can drop loot, but the loot cannot be created without resources. And let's say you want to go to the resource area. In order to get to the resource area, you can see there are demons surrounding the resource area. So in order to get there, you must pull a travel and a beast card. So once you are here, you can harvest either lumber or fish. Lumber and ore are required to create your loot or your gear from your loot, and fish is a resource to help you heal in between fights. You can eat fish before or after any fight, but not during. Resources are very important for making your class stronger, and also incredibly important for craftsmen, as they rely on resources to build stuff. The duel arena is the last place, and if 2 people are on the duel arena at the same time and one person wants to fight, they must duel. If neither of them want to duel, then you don't necessarily have to, but if one of them wants to, you have to. And duels work the same way as monster fights, so you'll both roll dice, multiply number by 100, and whoever gets knocked out loses. So you can decide to spare your opponent. So let's say you beat your opponent, you're able to spare them and make a trade. So let's say I will spare you if you give me whatever resources you have. If you lose the duel, then you lose all of your resources and all of your loot that hasn't been transformed into gear, basically. So yeah, that's how that works. And then at wave 3, everybody will be teleported, or everybody will have to travel to the duel arena, pulling a travel card along the way. And that will basically just be tournament style, so you'll duel each other. You can also, if everybody decides not to duel, you don't have to, and you can form alliances so that you won't have to duel with some people. Yeah, so that's how that works. And then there's also class cards, which you pull at the end of your round and basically give you like small buffs every round to your character, so additional health or additional attack or something, because the waves will obviously get stronger. Wave 7, there will be a large beast that you will fight as a team, as everybody will fight, not necessarily as a team, but everybody will take turns attacking the monster, and then whoever hits the hardest against the monster will take a hit from the monster. And these monsters usually have like much more health than classic beasts. And wave 10 will be an even stronger beast, basically. So what you want to do is basically upgrade your class, get as much upgrades and damage and gear as you can to be able to be the strongest, or just in order to survive. And yeah, so I haven't made any of the cards yet, and I haven't made, like any of the display characters or anything, but this is basically how I want the game board to look, something like this. And I'm thinking of printing this out and wrapping it around like a board. But yeah, that's my game, Spoils of Norterria, and that's my first iteration.